5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The position of a president in any nation that follows a republican or democratic form of government holds immense importance and responsibility. The powers of a president vary depending on the constitution, political system, and historical traditions of each country, but the essence of the role remains significant across different systems. The president represents the unity, integrity, and continuity of the state. The powers granted to this office are designed to ensure effective governance, uphold the Constitution, and safeguard the interests of the people. The powers of a president are generally divided into several broad categories, which include executive powers, legislative powers, judicial powers, diplomatic powers, emergency powers, and ceremonial powers. Each of these categories carries specific functions and duties that enable the president to fulfill their role as the head of state and, in some cases, the head of government. The balance of these powers depends on whether the system is presidential, parliamentary, or semi-presidential. Under executive powers, the president functions as the chief executive authority of the nation. This includes the power to enforce laws, administer the functioning of the government, and supervise the work of various departments and ministries. The President appoints key officials who are vital to the functioning of the government, such as ministers, secretaries, ambassadors, and other high-ranking officers. These appointments are often made in accordance with constitutional provisions or on the advice of the Council of Ministers, depending on the system of governance. The President also has the authority to remove certain officials under specific circumstances, ensuring accountability within the administration. The President plays an essential role in the formation of government after elections. In many systems, the President invites the leader of the majority party or coalition to form the government. This process upholds democratic values and ensures stability in governance. The President also presides over the meetings of the Cabinet in some systems or acts upon its advice in others, which highlights the delicate balance between authority and responsibility. Legislative powers of the President concern the relationship between the executive and the legislature. The President has the power to summon, prorogue, and dissolve the legislative bodies. This power ensures that the democratic process functions effectively and that the government remains accountable to the legislature. The President also addresses the legislature at the beginning of a new session or after general elections, outlining the policies and priorities of the government. Such an address serves as a vital communication between the executive and legislative branches. The President has the authority to give assent to bills passed by the legislature. Without this assent, a bill cannot become a law. The President may also have the power to return certain bills for reconsideration or to withhold assent under special circumstances. These provisions are designed to prevent hasty or unconstitutional legislation. In some systems, the President may even issue ordinances or executive orders when the legislature is not in session, allowing for immediate action on urgent matters. However, such measures are temporary and must be approved by the legislature. Later, preserving the democratic spirit of checks and balances. Judicial powers of the President primarily involve the appointment of judges to the higher courts, the power to grant pardons, reprieves, respites, or commutations of sentences, and the authority to ensure justice and fairness. The power to pardon is particularly significant as it reflects the human aspect of the presidency. Through this power, the President can correct potential errors in judicial decisions or extend mercy in cases where the law may seem too harsh. This ensures that the principles of justice and compassion coexist. Diplomatic powers are another essential aspect of the presidency. The President represents the nation in international affairs and is responsible for maintaining diplomatic relations with other countries. This includes the power to appoint ambassadors, sign treaties, and receive foreign dignitaries. In many systems, treaties and international agreements require the approval of the legislature, ensuring that such decisions align with national interests. The President's role in diplomacy enhances the nation's image and influence in global affairs, promoting peace, cooperation, and mutual understanding among nations. Emergency powers of the President are invoked during times of national crisis, such as war, external aggression, internal disturbance, or natural calamities. During such situations, the President may assume greater authority to protect the integrity and security of the nation. This may include suspending certain constitutional provisions, directing the armed forces, or issuing orders to maintain law and order. While these powers are extraordinary, they are meant to be used only when necessary and are subject to legislative and judicial oversight. The exercise of emergency powers reflects the President's duty to safeguard the nation while ensuring that such authority is not misused. The President also possesses certain financial powers. These include the presentation of the annual budget, the authorization of expenditure, and the sanctioning of grants and funds. The President ensures that public funds are used for lawful and beneficial purposes. In most systems, the budget cannot be presented without the approval of the President, symbolizing the control of the executive over financial matters. The President may also play a role in the appointment of financial commissions and audit authorities to maintain transparency and accountability in public finance. In addition to these major powers, the President holds several ceremonial and symbolic responsibilities. As the head of state, the President represents the unity and dignity of the nation. Ceremonial duties include presiding over national celebrations, honoring distinguished citizens, and participating in cultural and public events. These functions reinforce the symbolic role of the presidency as a unifying force that transcends political divisions. The moral authority of the President is another crucial aspect of this office. Beyond constitutional powers, the President often serves as a guiding figure who upholds democratic values, constitutional principles, and ethical standards. In times of political uncertainty or conflict, the President may act as a mediator, encouraging dialogue and maintaining balance between various branches of government. This moral influence can help sustain harmony and stability within the political system. Stop.